Hi, this is Professor Monty again. Let's look at how much financial advisors say that you can afford to spend on your mortgage and your total monthly obligations. So it says here that most financial advisors advise you that you spend no more than 28% of your gross monthly income for your mortgage payment. That would include if it's just rent for someplace you're renting as well, and spend no more than 36% of your gross monthly income for all your total monthly debt, including mortgage payments, car payments, credit card bills, student loans, and medical debt. So let's take a look at this and let's work with it. So we have an example. It says, suppose your gross annual income is $62,000. What's the maximum amount you should spend each month on a mortgage payment? So the first thing we're going to do, let's change this to a monthly payment. So it's $62,000 per year. But if I divide that by 12, obviously the number of months, then I'll get what we make per month. So, or how much our gross monthly income. So 62,000 divided by 12. Let's round everything to the nearest dollar. So we make about $5,167. There we go. Per month. All right. So that's our start. We don't need to box that. That's not really an answer, so we won't. But we're going to start there. The maximum amount we should spend each month on a mortgage payment. Well, remember 28% of your gross monthly income. So this is our gross monthly income. Well, for A, on the mortgage, less than or equal to no more than 28% of, let's call it GMI, gross monthly income. GMI. Okay, so 28% of our gross monthly income, 0.28 times 5,167. And you don't need the parentheses there. I just had it there to separate that X for the multiplication. In my calculator, I'm just putting 0.28 times 5,167. And I get, rounded to the nearest dollar, 1,447. So that's the most I should spend on my mortgage payment or my rent for my housing. B says, what's the maximum amount you should spend each month for your total obligations? Well, for the total obligations, they're saying it should be no more than 36% of your gross monthly income. So I do a similar thing. It's going to be 0.36. So notice I really don't need that parentheses there. I'm not going to use it in my calculator anyway. And then 0.36 times 5,167. Rounded to the nearest dollar, again, $1,860. And then the last part says, if your monthly mortgage payment is 90% of the maximum you can afford, what is the maximum amount you should spend each month on all other debt? Well, so a little calculation going on here. So for part C, what we're going to do, first we say it's 90% of the max we should spend on our mortgage. So let's figure out what that percent is. 90% of, well, it's the 1,447. Well, 0.9 or 0.90 times 1447. 0.9 times 1447. So that means I'm only spending $1,302 on mortgage. Well, I have 1,860 to spend. So available for all credit obligations. Well, that's going to be the 1,860 that I can spend minus the 1,302 that I am spending. 1,860 minus 1,302, $558.